City Council is relaxing the restrictions on building backyard homes in Thunder Bay.
The amended bylaw reduces the minimum setback for these units, while also creating new regulations for housings in Main Street zones. Jonathan Wilson reports.
A significant decision regarding housing in Thunder Bay at Monday's City Council meeting, but not before students from École Elsie McGill brought some holiday cheer to City Hall.
Thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump, look at Frosty-O. Thumpity.
The students sang a number of Christmas classics for councillors, family, and friends in council chambers in the final session before the holiday break. Attention then turned to some significant zoning bylaw changes. City staff were recommending council approve the reduction of the minimum setback for backyard homes from 1.5 meters to 60 centimeters, which received approval from council. Another part of the bylaw change will see new regulations for housing in Main Street zones, which concerned Councillor Rajni Agrawal.
I think it's disgraceful for us to consider throwing them in the back of the building.
The changes would mean buildings in these areas would need a minimum of 60% of the first-story floor area be occupied by one or more street-facing commercial units, which Agrawal believes would force disabled tenants to live in housing units at the rear of the buildings.
A lot of these places have narrow alleyways, and if somebody's in a wheelchair or a walker, we're going to ask them to go through snow, slippery areas that might not be opened properly to get to the back of a building.
Administration did clarify that the majority of commercial alleyways are plowed to make garbage collection easier. The Main Street zones include two portions of the north side downtown and an area around Frederica Street on the south side. Westfort councillor Kristen Oliver says she's been hearing from businesses in her ward that stress the importance of main floor commercial opportunities.
Keeping in mind that this is a business sector, and those opportunities for businesses to thrive and survive need to be available on the main street or main zone, on the street front on the main streets.
During the meeting, council also approved an increase to TBTEL's annual fixed dividend to $19 million next year and $19.5 million in 2025. That's up from $18 million this year. The next review of the dividend model is scheduled for 2025. Jonathan Wilson, TBT News.